Hello, my name is Ahadabara, and this is my presentation on Sustainable Development Goal 5. What is SDG5 gender equality? Uh, Sustainable Development Goal 5 aims to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. It recognizes that gender equality is not only a fundamental human right, but also a necessary foundation for a peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable world. Looking at the key objectives of Sustainable Development Goal 5, Uh, some of them include ending discrimination amongst women. It aims to eliminate all forms of discrimination and laws, policies, and practices to ensure equal opportunities. It aims to end all forms of gender-based violence, including human trafficking, sexual exploitation, and domestic abuse. It also aims to eliminate harmful practices such as child marriage, female genital mutilation, and honor-based violences. It also aims to promote shared household responsibilities through policies like paid parental leave and access to affordable healthcare. Some of the challenges that are faced by SD, some of the challenges faced with achieving this goal include gender-based violence and discrimination that persists worldwide, uh, the lower wages, the lower the wage gap between men and women, and the fewer economic opportunities that women have than men, limited political representation with women underrepresented in leadership roles, and lack of access to education and healthcare, especially in low income and conflict afflicted regions. Also, cultural norms and societal attitudes continue to hinder gender equality. Looking at this chart that I came up with, it outlines most of the challenges faced and some of the solutions that might come along with it. Like, for example, if we say violence against women, we could also expand support services and enforce stricter penalties to solve this issue. And another example would be workplace discrimination, which would be solved strengthening through strengthening anti-discrimination laws and encourage acceptance of all. Now, looking at what SGD5 gender equality looks like in South Korea, uh, Sustainable Development 5 aimed to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. In South Korea, significant strides have been made toward this goal. However, challenges persist across various sectors. Uh, for example, through the legal and institutional framework, South Korea has established a robust legal framework to promote gender equality. This can be seen through the Framework Act on Gender Equality. This act reinforces policies such as implementing quotas for administrative positions in public organizations and promoting women's participation in decision-making processes across public, political, and economic spheres. Another way another way this is implemented is through the Act on Promotion of Economic Activities of Career Interrupted Women, which was established in 2010, which is designed to support women returning to the workplace after the career breaks. This act addresses employment continuity and career development. Another area where you can see this in South Korea is in political representation. Despite legal advancement, women's representation in politics remains limited in South Korea. Parliamentary representation as of February 2024, women held only 19.2% of seats in South Korean parliament, indicating underrepresentation in legislative processes. Although some Though there is some stride into achieving gender equality in South Korea, there are still areas where improvement can be made, such as the political representation. Looking at economic participation, gender disparities are evident in the economic sector. Employment rate in 2022, the employment rate for women aged 15 to 64 was 60%, compared to 76.9% for men, highlighting a significant gender gap in workplace participation. South Korea has the largest gender pay gap among OECD, OECD countries, with women earning 31% less than men as of 2018. Cultural and social issues continue to impede gender equality in South Korea. The rise of non-consensual deepfake pornography has severely impacted women's lives and exacerbated gender conflicts in South Korea. In response to persistent gender equality, some South Korean women have embraced the 4B movement, rejecting marriage, dating, sexual relationship with men, and childbirth as forms of protest and autonomy. While South Korea has implemented comprehensive legal frameworks to promote gender equality, substantial challenges remain in political representation, economic participation, and societal attitudes. Achieving SDG5 necessitates continued efforts from the government, private sector, and civil society to address these multifaceted issues. Thanks for listening.